welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Now here comes the bunch formation. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. On the move now. Aggressive call on the opening play. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game. Throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. No huddle now for the offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up really big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And so, here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped a chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. To dart right down the middle. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
Grab down the middle. It's Durham. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Durham. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're trying to punch it in here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. In time, it'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay, more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up a few yards there. That's going to wrap up the first.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 14, Texas 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Baxter. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Third down coming.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On the run, he'll let it go. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Going toward the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Much-needed score, but trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he stopped with the 18. Trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. With the catch, it's Durham. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle here for the offense. Here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Baxter. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The receiver makes the catch. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. gaining the field. It's leg way. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Durham.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The back's got it. He breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
LSU now operating in the red zone. He hands it to the back. Saba with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. To the air. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st down, it's play action. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Back in motion now. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Caught over the middle. It's Baxter. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
LSU 21,
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He'll return it from inside the 5. Howard Senior brings down the return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the game. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense and midfield.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Trying to go very deep there. Good. But now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
To throw, it's Lagway. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert it, and you keep working that clock.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about their running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings it down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Now here's the toss play. Breaking tackles. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Eludes a tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offense... Coordinators reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Looking for a man. He can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple of scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run. Up corralling for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
No throwaway. Forced out of bounds. That'll be a big loss.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
And they've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Washington. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. In the red area, it's Baxter. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Stop at the line, still a few yards short of pay dirt.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Receiver in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. That's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Yeah, momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Fighting him off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. It could have been that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
The defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pounding away with the run game. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try. They bump the lead up even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. The receiver grabs it. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Snags the quick throw. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Longhorns pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Quarterback's got it on the option. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Baxter. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. The pass is caught. Brought down. A perfect tackle to produce a solid gain there.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Texas. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Now the try for 2. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Bringing it out. It's Watkins. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. The first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And the back now goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It tests the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship, and they keep the football and secure the win. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Send the back in motion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Their last chance here. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. What do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Minimal gain brought down short of the mark. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Lagway. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.